Yeah, it's that custodian the records. She hates me. In your ear right now.
Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial of Player360. In this video, you're gonna learn how you can use hotspots in order to make your VR experience more awesome. Hotspots can be found in the scene management on the hotspot tab, right in the middle. And when you hit hotspot, we open up the whole scene again. And what you can do is you can click hotspots and drag them around. You can add more hotspots up here. So you can choose one of our 6 different hotspot types. I will go more into that in a couple of seconds. So for example, we have an image hotspot. We can set this up. And if you have watched the introduction video, you know that on the right side here, we have all the marker settings. So how should the marker look like? Right now, the one I just created is transparent. So I can pick an icon right here. As always, you can just drag and drop files within Player360. So just if you have an icon or something, just drag it inside. I will choose one from the library. You can make it a little bit bigger. You can adjust other things like the position manually. You can set the distance of that marker. You can tell us how it should be activated. So we have focus point trigger to 2 seconds. You can also say immediately. So that means if the user just looks at that object or at that marker, it will trigger automatically. Usually it's 2 seconds. That's what we call gaze. So you look at the hotspot and we create a little circle in order to activate that hotspot. So that's about the marker settings. One important thing is also autoplay. You find it down here. Autoplay means that there is no need for looking at that hotspot. Just at the moment when the hotspot appears, it will trigger. This can be used, for example, to loop parts of your videos or do some more amazing stuff. So it's an automatically triggering hotspot. You can automatically open, for example, a quiz box or a text field, an image, whatever you want. So this is also a great feature to use to autoplay things. I created an image hotspot here. So I mentioned in the beginnings, in the very first tutorial, everything what's in the center are the most important configurations for that particular hotspot you've just selected. So for the image box, it's the picture you want to show within the image box. It's the audio file you might want to play in the background. And it's the text size, and if you want that audio in the background to loop. Let me go a little bit more into the different types of hotspots we have right now, so that you understand what you can do with it. We have 6 hotspots so far. The very first one is the media link. A media link gives you the ability to jump with it in between scenes. So you can go from one scene to another by hitting that hotspot. This is pretty much a very interesting feature if you don't want to use our menus and you want to have you want the users to go from one video to another. Another interesting thing is text box, which gives you the chance to give more information. For example, you have a scene of an ancient town, and you can provide more information about what happened on that place within a text box. It's a box that appears and gives you more information about the scene itself. Then you have the image box, where you can show a bigger picture of everything. This can be used, for example, if you want to provide more details about particular things within your 360-degree scene. You can focus on things. You can open up, we used it in a time travel app where you were standing in the nowadays 360-degree picture, and if you hit particular hotspots, we open up a very old black and white photograph of the very same scene. This is just one example. You can come up with billions of others. Another hotspot we have is the video box, where you can recycle all your old 2D video files and just make them pop up within your 360-degree scene. We have audio, which you can use for playing more, reading more information, telling the user more about the scene itself, and so on. And the very last one is external link, which gives you the ability to leave the app, lead the user to, for example, your Facebook page, your website, or whatever you want. This is a very often requested features by our clients so far. So this is a great chance. It usually breaks the experience though, because all the websites are not displayed within the VR experience, so they need to get their headsets off and then go onto that website in their browser or whatever. Yeah, what's really important if you're in a video, which I have done in that one. On videos, you can also use timing. So if I add an hotspot here, for example, a media link, you see there's the marker visibility, and you can go through the video in here and set, for example, the timing of that hotspot. So they can appear at different parts of the video and can disappear again. So the marker visibility tells us when in the video should the hotspot appear and when it should go out again. And this becomes very magic if you use the autoplay feature, so that you can, for example, automatically go into another video or loop part of the video. So for example, you have a 1-minute video file and use autoplay to loop the first 30 seconds, and if a user hits a particular hotspot within those 30 seconds, he will be able to see the other 30 seconds of the video. Or you can use it to, when it's in the end, to loop the last 5 seconds where the character of the video maybe just stands there and moves himself, and so the whole scene or the waiting for a user input, for example, does not look like a paused scene. So you can have a little animation in there, whatever. A lot of great chances. There are a lot of demos out there. Use them as references to understand a little bit more what creators already have done with Player360. This is just one of the features. If you go deeper inside of this, you can also see we have the option to pause the 360-degree video. This can be very important if you, for example, use quiz hotspots. Then maybe you want the whole 360-degree video outside to pause while the user is answering the question, or you want the video to pause if he reads more additional information about this particular place. You can also not select that one. For example, if you want to have atmosphere, we have a client that has a beach scene in the background, and this one loops, so you get the impression that you're standing on the beach, that you're enjoying everything, and then you can activate different hotspots to learn more about that spot there. So yeah, this is our hotspot features. Don't hesitate to ask questions if this not everything is clear after this video. I try to explain the most of it. And if you have great ideas for new hotspots, don't hesitate to ask as well. We are really willing to work on that. Thanks for watching. That you're still watching this video shows me that you're really interested into using Player360. Thank you very much. We're really looking forward to your projects, and enjoy.